The flower blooming in the storm, in the sun-drenched, windswept land of Dien Bien Phu, where memories of war still linger, stood a small old house nestled on a hillside. In that house lived a little girl named Mai. From a young age, Mai's life was shrouded in darkness. Her father passed away early in a work accident, leaving her mother to single-handedly raise Mai and her younger brother. But then, an incurable disease tragically struck, taking her beloved mother when Mai was only 10 years old. Mai's world crumbled. She and her brother had to rely on their aging grandmother, whose meager income came from farming the fields. During those months, Mai learned to grow up amidst hardship. Her small shoulders carried heavy responsibilities, caring for her younger brother, helping her grandmother with household chores, and relentlessly studying. There were cold winter nights when Mai and her brother huddled under a thin blanket, their stomachs aching with hunger. Yet Mai always managed to smile, telling her brother fairy tales about brave people who overcame challenges. The only light in Mai's life was her dream of going to school. She yearned to learn, to read books, to know about the vast world beyond her village. Whenever she had free time, Mai would go to the stream, sit under an ancient tree, and reread old books borrowed from the commune library. The words, the stories, became her motivation, a flame warming her soul. However, Mai's path to school was far from easy. There were times when the family couldn't afford textbooks or even pencils. Mai had to collect old pencil stubs and discarded papers to continue her studies. Many times, she felt so heartbroken that she would cry, but then she would remind herself to be strong, to try for her brother and grandmother. She believed that only through education could she and her brother escape poverty. Years passed, and Mai grew up with extraordinary resilience. She not only excelled in school but also actively participated in volunteer activities, helping those less fortunate than herself. Mai always believed that no matter how challenging life became, as long as she never stopped trying, never stopped believing in herself, one day all suffering would disappear, making way for beautiful things. And then, that day arrived. With relentless effort, Mai successfully gained admission to a prestigious university in Hanoi with a full scholarship. The day Mai left Dien Bien Phu, her grandmother and younger brother stood at the village entrance to see her off. Tears welled up in their eyes, but all wore happy smiles. Mai knew that the journey ahead would still be difficult, but she was ready. The little girl Mai, who once faced so much hardship, had now become a strong, resilient woman. Mai's story is a vivid testament that no matter how tragic life can be, no matter how much suffering accumulates, one can still rise, blooming beautifully like a flower in the storm, spreading its fragrant essence to life.